What's up? You tuned in live today with your boy Promise the Great, the greatest of the greatest, giving you inspiration, courage, motivation, and dignity each and every day, each and every step of the way. Peace, love, and enlightenment to you. Shout out the Creator, Source, Divine, First. As always, shout out the Creator, Source, Divine, First. As always, raising the frequency to the highest capacity. What I want to talk to you today about is childhood trauma. Are you a victim of childhood trauma? Do you have things from your childhood that have an effect on you today that you seem to cannot get past it? Is it putting a blockage in your heart somewhere where you are now closed off to what's meant for you and rejecting it and neglecting it? The importance of trauma is real. Not just from the childhood, from your past lives, from your bloodline, your ancestors, your parents, relationships, and all the things you go through. And it leaves a emotional attachment that lingers in the air after separation may have been caused. An emotional attachment that is deeply now rooted inside of the heart, but not only inside of the heart as well, deep inside of the subconscious mind. And depending on what experience you had that you took to the heart the most, will reflect on how ones act and respond today, whether they released it or not. But also the thing about trauma, you could be diagnosed with many traumas. Traumas that the doctor can't give you a solution for. Traumas that a psychiatrist wouldn't be able to give you a solution for. Trauma that maybe even a psychologist, depending on what level they at, wouldn't even be able to give you. Because the thing about trauma and experiences that you may have took to the heart, it have an effect on you now, or emotional effect that creates a blockage, which make you resistant to that past experience or them past experiences. So now when you encounter others, if it feels that way or even seems to look that way, even though it may not respond that way, you create a blockage. You become rejective. You become unreceptive, resistant, of what could be something possible for you. And see, when you speak of trauma and these emotional attachments, what ones fail to realize is it not only got something to do with your relationships now, it have a lot to do with your communication skills. It had a lot to do with your home, your financial income, the environment you in, the places you at, the places you go, the mind, the way it thinks, how you react and respond. And until we go in deeply and heal this trauma and rewire it, which also means you have to rewire your belief system about that experience now, will determine will you have a successful outcome in life or not. Most people don't wish to do the work, for themselves. They feel like it's too much. They feel like everybody been getting by like this. Well, you're right. Everybody have been getting by like this. Everybody suffering. Everybody talking about pain. Everybody talking about hardship. Everybody talking about feeling and depression and just low frequency. Because it's the norm. They're equipped to it. It's rarely few people that speaks on being happy and just living life so spontaneous in a harmonious way, which is the best way to live, because you choose to be free now. You choose your peace, and this takes you to a whole nother level. So I recommend, if you ever had some type of childhood trauma, or if you're going through any type of trauma period, whether it's from a past relationship or past experience that, hit you well in the heart, and you can't let it go, and you don't want to let it go, and you might say that I let it go, I got over it, but deep down it still triggers you in some way, fashion, or form, then seek help with it. I want to explain to you how this not only got something to do with your relationships, your communication, your income, your home, people you encounter. See, the trauma causes resistance. And anytime you've been resistance, you're showing the universe that you're not open for more, because you had one or a few bad experiences before. So now you don't want to try this again in a new way. But see, what we fail to realize is life is a journey. And on the journey, every day is a learning lesson, and every day something will be revealed to you to help you move forward on your journey. And if you wish to move in alignment and move forward on your journey and get that real peace that you're supposed to be seeking, that real happiness, that real emotional stability, financial stability, mental stability, and clarity, then you would choose to move in alignment with your rightful divine journey to keep you from putting all that extra stuff on you that's an illusion, that's not even necessary to be dealing with. That's the whole thing about it. And when we feel like we always going through chaos and hard time, even though you might do have a momentary happiness here and there, why so much chaos outweighing this? Because it shows that you're not in alignment. And you're not in alignment because some type of trauma conditioned weight that you have hold it to the heart got you resisting of what can actually open the heart and bring you more. So if you having childhood trauma and childhood issues, you know, I want to help you heal. I want to help you go deep inside yourself. I want to help you find out what it is yourself trying to show you, and how to speak to yourself, how to hear yourself, how you can tell whether it's your voice, the voice, their voice, or any type of intruder's voice. Let's dive deep into the soul internally. Promise you, great. Heal the childhood trauma, the past life trauma, all trauma. Appreciation.